Rebound off the net. I'm your host, Joshua Cox, and today we have a special guest. In our first player interview, we were joined by a linebacker for the Oregon Blackbears, Mr. Jerimiah Spicer. Jerimiah, thanks for being with us, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, let's start off a little bit off the field. I hear you're a big LA Chargers fan. How did you become a Chargers fan?
The Chargers are the first team that actually gave me a real look, you know what I mean, and brought me into the facility and, pretty much helped me start my, my outdoor professional career. You know what I mean? And then I ended up getting drafted to the XFL right after that, and then, the rest pretty much been history.
What do you think about the Chargers hiring Jim Harbaugh?
I like it, I like the Chargers. I just think that been through too many head coaches in the last few years. I think Anthony Lynn had what it took. That's why the 49ers, went to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? I like Jim Harbaugh. You know what I mean? He's a great coach. Did a lot of great things in Michigan. You know what I mean? So he deserves it, man. I have nothing bad to say about him, man. Just hope that they get it done.
It'll be a fun team to watch. Read a little bit about you. You faced a lot of challenges in your life, especially early on. Tell people about some of the challenges you've been through and how that's shaped you as the person you are today.
Some of the challenges I faced growing up was homelessness, being abandoned by my parents, just foster home, group home, being sleeping in abandoned apartments, not being able to trust people. You know what I mean? So those are some of the issues I had to deal with, and just bouncing back. You know what I mean? Consistently.
Tell people about how you got started playing football and tell us the story about how that happened.
I started playing football in Pop Warner. I believe I was about 11 years old. I used to swim first before football. I was a swimmer. And, one day I came out of swim practice and I was at Marina Valley High School, and my grandma was walking with us, and I was like, I ain't never seen like that many kids out there that had shoulder pads, helmets on, and I was like, Grandma, I want to do that immediately. I was like, Grandma, I want to do that, and she didn't, she was like, I didn't have the money. She didn't have the money to do it and all this other stuff, and plus she didn't want me to do it anyway because it was like so physical and stuff like that. And she was like, nah, you don't need to do that. So I just kept begging her. And then I went home and pretty much begged my social worker. And then my social worker helped my grandma. And then they signed me up for football. But my uncle was pretty much like one of the persons who, like, he used to play at Westchester High School in L.A. And he was a real good linebacker, you know what I mean? He was another guy that's supposed to go to the NFL. But, life took a turn. But, I got a couple family members in the NFL, though. You know what I mean? So, and played in the NFL.
What does the game of football mean to you?
Football took me away from all my hurt and my pain and kept me like on a straight path, you know what I mean? Because I could have been dead or in jail like a lot of my friends, you know what I mean? So football like pretty much took me away from like all that stuff and me focusing on my pain and stuff, and it gave me the opportunity to meet a lot of people like brothers and coaches that's like father figures, and just a lot of different opportunities, and get to travel the world and different state to state and seeing different people and opportunities and helping kids and stuff like that. So football, like, yeah, helped me focus.
Absolutely. You went to Riverside City College in California. Tell us a little about that experience and how that was for you.
Riverside City College was like the first experience I had of playing under a coach like Coach Tom Kraft, where you had to do everything correct. So you couldn't cut across no lines. Everything, you had to do everything blue collar. That's what we called it, blue collar athlete. You know what I mean? So that's why I know how to be a blue collar athlete. So
You worked your way,
and,
be given some shots at three NFL teams, including the Chargers, the Bucks, and the Rams. Take us into that
yeah.
experience trying to make it in the NFL.
Um, the Chargers and the Rams. The Chargers experience was like it was a crazy experience. It was the first time like I really knew I could do anything I wanted to do. The Rams was like me working my way to get there. You know what I mean? But I already had it in me to get there. That's why I kept doing what I was doing, like going to different training camps, passing my film out on DVD. I put my film on DVDs, and I went to different training camps, man, like all type of different training camps, man, and I worked my way up, man, to get there, man. I made agreements with coaches, and so I talked to Jeff Fisher first, though, before all them dudes, and Jeff Fisher like, oh yeah, we're not having any open tryouts right now. Like he ended the conversation fast, like instantly. You know what I mean? But I stuck around, you know what I mean? And still, I talked to the news. I talked to all type of different people, different coaches. You know what I mean? Anybody seen with a Rams shirt on, anything, boom. And I ended up talking to Roy Glover. I mean, that's how I ended up getting to the back and talking to the coaches. You know what I mean? So it was pretty dope, man. I understand making it through there. Ended up getting invited to training camp by Coach John Fossil. You know what I mean? And, Coach John Fossil is one of my favorite coaches too in the NFL. You know what I mean? Very, very down to earth guy. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And yeah, I also work with the Cleveland Browns too. I worked out for Alonzo Highsmith in Cypress, Texas too. And then son, AJ Highsmith with the 49ers. He was with the 49ers at the time. So I worked out for them too also. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like the LA Charger workout where they actually, you know what I mean, you do drill to drill. Like they at the Browns workout, they just had to do this 40-yard dash and stuff like that. Like the Charger workout, they wanted to see if you're an athlete or not. You know what I mean? That's what that was.
Yeah, I believe you were drafted in the XFL. Talk to us about who you played for and what the last few years has been like for you.
Yeah, I got drafted to the LA Wildcats of the XFL, and that was man, a hell of an experience, man. Getting coached by Winston Moss, you know, I got coached by some NFL legends, man. Coach Pepper Johnston, you know, the coach from University of Hawaii, Norm Chow, offensive coordinator. You know, giving me props on my defensive skills. You know what I mean? Stopping me like, dang man, you took us to the cleaners today, man. We kept trying to. He told me the last day of practice too, like boom. You know, he was like, man, you kept taking. We kept sending everything your way today, man. But you kept taking it to the cleaners, man. You know what I mean? So he gave me my props that day. You know what I mean? So that really like sparked my light bulb again. Like, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much what the XFL did. This is just solidified what I already knew already, really. But you know, I'm still going. You know, and then COVID hit after that and kind of messed up everything. And then we had to go to the spring league. A lot of us went to the spring league after that. You know, and then COVID kind of like messed that up too. And then we ended up going to Fan Control Football League, and then it was just like everybody's just going everywhere, man. So now that I'm stable, man, you know what I mean, and ain't no more COVID around, and you know, I'm focused. You know, I'm ready to do what it does. I'm ready to do what it do.
Yeah, you're now going to the AFL. What would be some of the challenges in going to the AFL and playing linebacker in the AFL game?
Ain't no challenges. No, they gonna have the challenge of facing me. Nah, I ain't gonna lie though, but like I'm focused, man. I'm not worried about nothing. I swear, I'm just gonna go in there and do the same thing I did last time. I'm but 10 times better though. I'm hard on myself, so I'm coming 10 times harder than I did last time. You know what I mean? And then 2 years ago, I ended up getting hit by a car, so I couldn't play that time. But last year, I ended up didn't get to play. You know what I mean? So I'm ready right now. You know what I mean? I got a chip on my shoulder. I'm hungry, and I'm coming for everybody. I'm coming for everybody next.
What was the process like in signing with the Blackbears, and how did that come to be for you?
I talked to a few coaches in the AFL. But like coach, he was the only one that just like instantly like, you know, he was just like me. Real off the back. Like I had to wait for nothing. Like he just like me. You know what I mean? Other coaches like, oh yeah, I want to sign you, then I'm gonna get back to you this. I'm like, all right, well, okay, for sure. You know what I mean? But you know, time be ticking. Time don't wait on no man. You know what I mean? And plus, like his energy, like was very like contagious, just like mine. Like I felt him off the back. I'm like, damn, he reminds me of myself. Then he told me a little bit about his story. I'm like, dang, we went through some of the similar things in life. So that's another thing that I really like. I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? We can go to war together.
Absolutely, yeah, I really like his coaches. Good dude. You were one of the headline players for the Blackbears, along with former University of Florida star Jordan Pouncey. Have you been able to connect with him or any of your teammates yet?
Yeah, we all talk. We talk pretty much every day. You know what I mean? We got our own little chats and stuff like that. So we all good, man. We all locked in. We ready to go. We got a lot of good talent on the team, man. Larry Beavers, man. We got some vets, real AFL vets that played in the AFL before. So we ready to go. You know what I mean? Got my dog BJ Floyd, both of the Jeremiahs. You know, we got the best linebacker duo in the league. You know what I mean? We got Steele on the D line. We got some dogs, man. You know, we got McAllister from Orlando. Man, we got, you know what I mean, we got some dogs. You know what I mean? I'm proud to say. And I helped, you know, me and Coach, we all, you know, we did our thing getting guys in and making sure we got to get to where we got to get to.
It's also the importance of building team chemistry early on in camp and how that will contribute to your success.
The commissioner's interview, you said?
I'm sorry. I said, tell us about the importance of building team chemistry early in camp and how that will translate to
Oh,
your
oh,
success.
the team chemistry. Team chemistry is big. That's what it takes to actually go to the championship. You have to have chemistry. You gotta have your brothers that's ready to die for you. You ready to die for this too. Like, you know what I mean. You gotta have each other back just like that, and that's the only way to win. That's how I feel. You know what I mean. You gotta be balls out. Everything balls out. You know what I mean. I got your back. You got my back. And you tired. I'm tired. Let's go. We ain't quitting. So that's what I believe in. That's the energy I'm coming with. I don't care. We playing for 4 quarters. I don't care if you tired. I'm tired. We still going. Cause you know what I mean. If I grew up like that, man. If you don't get no food, you're not eating. So that's how I am.
What are your goals for yourself personally, and what are your goals for the team as you enter training camp?
My goals personally is to get first team all league, lead the whole league in tackles again, pretty much. Get player of the year, first team all league, defensive player of the year. You know what I mean? I just want to be number one. You know what I mean? I want to be on that list of number one guys. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. I want to get back to the NFL, UFL, or CFL. You know what I mean? So that's my goal.
What are your goals for the team?
My team goals are helping the team get to the Arena Bowl. You know what I mean? That's what Coach brought me in for. You know what I mean? So that's my job.
Is there any games or places that you're looking forward to playing the most at this season?
Louisiana. Um, I really want to play Albany. I want to play Orlando, and I want to play West Texas. That's the people I want to play. You know what I mean? That's the type of people I like to play. I want to play Iowa Rampage. I want to play them type of people. You know what I mean? Like I want to play all dogs.
Yeah. What are you most excited about playing in the AFL compared to the other leagues you've been in?
AFL is just like it's other leagues is way more politics than the AFL. You know what I mean? AFL like this is actually my first time actually playing in the AFL. Like last time I was with the Cleveland Gladiators, they brought me in to camp. You know what I mean? But I was still young. Like you know what I mean? I was going through the process of arena football and all that stuff. You know what I mean? But this is my first actual time being in the AFL. You know what I mean? So I'm taking, you know what I mean? I'm grateful for that, you know, to say that. I played in the AFL, I played in the IFL, I played in the NAL, but I never played in the AFL, you know what I mean? So
What is the ultimate goal for your career, and where do you want to get to?
my ultimate goal for my career is basically to show the kids not to never quit no matter what and chase your dreams, man, and just, you know, make it happen no matter what your life is, man. And my goal is to become a coach after, you know, and help other kids that's less fortunate, you know what I mean, that's just like me, you know what I mean, and be that gateway, you know what I mean, to success. And get in community and, you know, just use football to, know, use my name as my voice. You know what I mean? To spread positivity out to the community and change the community. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what my goal is, and that's what my purpose is.
Last question for you: is there anything we haven't talked about yet that you want fans to know about you or your team?
Oh yeah, we got the most dogs in the league, baby. You know what I mean? From the coaches to the players, you know what I mean? So I feel like we the underdog. A lot of people look at us like, oh yeah, the Billings, all this. Like, man, come on, man. They ain't get Spicer or nobody. Come on, man. So you already know what time it is. Um, we bring the pain, we bring the heat, and we want all the smoke. That's what I gotta say. We want all the smoke from everybody. You know what I mean? So just like that.
Absolutely. We appreciate your time, man. We look forward to seeing you all play against Washington in your first game. So looking forward to it.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir, man. I can't wait to play Washington, man, and Billings and all these guys, man. Rapid City, Coach King, you know, Sean King, and all them guys. You know, I know he's a great coach. There's a lot of great coaches that's in the league right now too. So it's gonna be very competitive. You know what I mean? It's gonna be fun.
Absolutely. Talk to you down the road, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you for having me, man.